Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDCQ. So today we are talking fixed blade. This fixed blade in particular. So if you want to know what this knife is and my thoughts on it, come on back because here we go. All right, guys and gals. So I've been a long time carrier of fixed blades, but only in the winter time when I was wearing larger, bulkier clothing items that would kind of conceal or hide it better. And here in the last several months, I've gotten to a point where I just want to carry a fixed blade. I like them; they're useful. They come in handy. And I just want to kind of use one and have one on me. And so I've been looking at a ton of different fixed blade options. And I went to Blade Show not too long ago and went over to Woodsmonkey table. I spoke with Brian there, kind of checked out some of the stuff he has going on. And this knife caught my eye. This is the Fin and Feather Bonds Creek knives. You can see it written on there, Bonds Creek knives. The Fin and Feather, and this knife is very slim. It's a very slim knife, and it's full tang, and it just, I don't know, it called to me. When I looked at that knife, I was like, yes, I want that. I like the little action we have going here on the spine of the blade, the little design there. I love the very slim handle, the finger choil, the finger knockout. Got a little bit of jimping up here to get your thumb on. There was something about this knife that I was like, yes, that is it. And it feels so good in hand. Like the jimping gives your thumb a perfect place to fit. That finger choil lets you wrap around and kind of get in on that knife, and your other fingers can just kind of follow suit. It's excellent. Excellent for looks, excellent for feel. And the sheath here that it comes with is a leather sheath, and you just slide your belt right on there so it rides, on your hip wherever you want to keep it. And it's just a great combo. So this knife, get you some specs here. I got it in the green micarta handle. I absolutely love micarta. I love the feel of it. And I love that it's never gonna not look good, because this handle, the oils on your hand from using it, from holding it, from carrying it around, from it being out and about on your hip, it is going to change the color of it. It will give it its own kind of patina. It'll give it its own wear and tear look. And it is only going to look better and better with age. Like right now, I've carried it for the majority of this last week by itself, and for a few weeks off and on, and it still looks fairly brand new. But the longer I use it, the more I have my hand on it, and it's getting oils from my hand, it is going to start changing, and it'll be my knife. Like you will be able to tell, I will be able to tell this is my knife from the handle, like from how the handle looks, because it'll just kind of take on its own look, which I love. I don't want to get a knife handle material that is going to look worse as you use it. I want one that's going to look better and cooler, and this one does. Micarta does, and I really like the way it feels. So huge fan of micarta, and they had this in micarta. I chose the green option, and the steel itself is a AEBL stainless steel. I haven't had to sharpen it yet, so I will give you an update on how it sharpens when I do. You've got a 3-inch blade length, and the overall length is going to come in at 7 inches, and it comes in at 2.3 ounces. So it really is hard to beat this knife, and I love using it. Like no one gives me a second glance. If I went out to eat at a restaurant and the knife they gave me just kind of totally sucked, I could pull this out and use this, and I bet you no one would even look at me twice to see if I wasn't using the steak knife that came with the company, except that my food would actually be cutting very well. But I would have no problem pulling this out at a restaurant and using it if I wanted to. Using it out and about, you probably wouldn't get a second glance other than like, why did you bring your steak knife with you? And I like that. I like being understated. I like not drawing attention, and this knife does not. And it cuts boxes and tape really well, but let's give it the old paper test here. So, get it. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. It is cutting really, really well. I am not the best one at doing this, but there we go. Get a nice slice on that. But yeah, it is very sharp coming out of the box, and it looks like I might need to go ahead and touch it up a little bit. So I might be able to give you a report soon on how it sharpens. But it's a very nice, very good cutter. Yeah, I just love the looks of that, guys. It has a nice profile, and it fits, it adds really well on. The one thing I like about this leather sheath is it is not that bulky, and so you can easily throw it on your belt, and your shirt comes down to cover it however far it does, but it's not sticking out that far, which is one thing I really like. I like not having a knife that is sticking out from you like 4 inches and you're bumping into stuff and everybody's noticing it. This one has a very slim profile, and I've been putting it to work and have not had a problem with it. Yeah, I highly recommend this. This is, again, Woodsmonkey. I'll have a link below to the website. He does have other knives on there as well. This is the Fin and Feather, and this is going to come in at about $155, but it's a nice knife, looks so good. I cannot tell you how good it feels in hand, and I think one reason for that is this is not a sharp corner. It is rounded, and so it allows your hand to just kind of roll over top of it because it hits me right there, and it is not a hot spot at all. So very well thought out, a lot of love and time put into the design and shape of this knife, and it shows, and it wears in practice. So I am very excited to continue using this. You'll probably see it on some pocket checks here, pocket dumps that I have, because this has been a fabulous knife. And the most recent pocket dump I did, you didn't see a fixed blade, and that's the reason. I hadn't shown you this in its full review. So this was actually the pocket knife that I had been carrying, and because I'm carrying a pouch on this side, it's actually been riding on the left. So this is the fixed blade I've been carrying. Really like it. You'll see it soon. Check them out, woodsmonkey.com. Excellent stuff, excellent products, and he's got new products out, and I believe more coming. So definitely stay tuned to him. But yeah, Woodsmonkey, Fin and Feather. Check them out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Got more content coming, and I will never ask you to like or subscribe. You do you. But I would appreciate it if you did comment below. Have you ever tried a Woodsmonkey knife? And if so, what are your thoughts? And are you planning on checking one out? Because this just a really cool knife. Slim profile, looks good, cuts well, and I will report back on how well it sharpens. Because obviously I need a little bit of that. But yeah, awesome knife. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back soon, and remember, EDC, EDC.